If you found yourself typing the Nephilim into Google, you're not alone. The quest for understanding these mysterious beings has sparked a surge in online searches, leaving many to ponder their significance. Today, we dive deep into the heart of biblical history, where the Nephilim find their roots, unlocking the secrets that have perplexed scholars, theologians, and enthusiasts alike. The Nephilim, mentioned briefly in the Bible, have left an indelible mark on religious and historical discourse. But why the sudden surge in interest? What makes these ancient entities so intriguing in the digital age? And why is everyone Googling the Nephilim? The biblical origins of the Nephilim. The Nephilim, a mysterious and intriguing concept in biblical literature, are prominently mentioned in Genesis 6:1-4. This passage recounts a perplexing episode in which the sons of God intermingle with the daughters of men, giving rise to a distinct group of beings known as the Nephilim. Delving into the biblical verses provides a more detailed understanding of the context and the subsequent debates that have arisen. Genesis 6:1-2 sets the stage, stating, "When human beings began to increase in number on the earth and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose." This verse implies a divine intervention, suggesting that celestial beings, the sons of God, were attracted to human women, leading to the controversial union. Continuing with Genesis 6:3, "Then the Lord said, 'My spirit will not contend with humans forever, for they are mortal. Their days will be 120 years, adds a divine perspective to the situation. The following verse, Genesis 6:4, offers a direct reference to the Nephilim. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown." The inclusion of specific passages lends credence to the existence of the Nephilim and further fuels scholarly discussions on their origin and significance within the broader biblical narrative. Beyond the Genesis account, references to the Nephilim are found in other biblical texts, such as the Book of Numbers and the Book of Enoch, providing additional layers of complexity to the ongoing debates about their identity and purpose. The controversy surrounding the interpretation of the term Nephilim revolves around differing perspectives on whether they were supernatural beings, angels, or simply humans of extraordinary stature. Some argue that the sons of God mentioned in the text were divine beings, leading to the belief that the Nephilim were a hybrid race with a celestial lineage. Others contend that the term refers to human rulers or aristocrats, and the Nephilim were merely powerful individuals with no divine connection. The ambiguity of the biblical text leaves room for varied interpretations, contributing to the enduring mystery surrounding the identity of the Nephilim. Following the Genesis 6 account, biblical passages consistently depict the presence of giants and the enduring legacy of the sons of God and daughters of men. In Numbers, during the Israelites' exploration of the Promised Land, they encountered descendants of the Nephilim, formidable giants, underscoring the lasting impact of this lineage on the biblical narrative. Numbers 13:33. The direct statement in Numbers 13:33 provides concrete evidence, stating, "We saw the Nephilim there. The descendants of Anak come from the Nephilim. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them." This account from the Israelites' reconnaissance mission offers undeniable proof of the existence of giants linked to the Nephilim bloodline. The vivid language describing the Israelites feeling like grasshoppers, in comparison, reinforces the awe-inspiring nature of the Nephilim's descendants. Turning to the book of Deuteronomy, additional evidence emerges regarding giants in the biblical narrative. Deuteronomy 3:11 mentions Og, the king of Bashan, whose bed was 9 cubits long and 4 cubits wide. This reference to gigantic proportions adds another layer of support to the existence of beings with extraordinary physical attributes, consistent with the traits associated with the Nephilim. Moreover, the prophet Amos, in Amos 2:9, metaphorically describes the Amorites as tall as cedar trees and as strong as oaks. This poetic portrayal reinforces the widespread belief in the biblical world regarding the existence of remarkably large and powerful beings, contributing significantly to the broader understanding of the Nephilim's enduring influence. Unveiling the Mystery. Who were the Nephilim? The Nephilim, a mysterious entity that has captured the imagination of scholars and enthusiasts alike, remains a subject of intense scrutiny and speculation. Numerous interpretations and theories have emerged in an attempt to unravel the identity of the Nephilim, with divergent perspectives adding layers of complexity to the enigma. Some scholars propose that the Nephilim were hybrid beings resulting from the intermingling of fallen angels or divine entities with humans. This idea draws inspiration from various ancient texts, including biblical references, where such unions are suggested to have occurred. However, interpretations vary widely, and alternative theories propose different origins and natures for the Nephilim. Scholars often explore ancient texts, mythologies, and archaeological findings to contextualize the concept of the Nephilim within the societies that conceived it. By examining the broader cultural landscape, researchers seek to uncover clues that may shed light on the origin and significance of the Nephilim. These investigations traverse diverse historical periods and geographical locations, aiming to construct a comprehensive framework for understanding the multifaceted nature of this mysterious entity. Central to the captivating discourse on the Nephilim is the compelling concept of fallen angels or divine entities engaging with humanity, a notion that infuses the narrative with an enigmatic allure. This captivating theory suggests that celestial beings descended to Earth, establishing connections with humans that led to the birth of the mysterious Nephilim. Proponents of this perspective draw on a rich tapestry of evidence, including religious texts and ancient manuscripts, to substantiate their claims and illuminate the shadowy intersections of divine and mortal realms. The Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish apocalyptic text, provides a significant foundation for those exploring the Nephilim phenomenon. This text, attributed to the biblical figure Enoch, details encounters between heavenly beings known as Watchers and mortal women, resulting in the birth of hybrid offspring, the Nephilim. The specificity of these accounts adds a layer of credibility to the argument that divine entities indeed mingled with humanity in antiquity. Moreover, biblical references in the book of Genesis contribute to the mosaic of evidence supporting the fallen angels hypothesis. The mention of sons of God intermingling with daughters of men in Genesis 6:1-4 has been interpreted by proponents as evidence of divine entities engaging in intimate relationships with humans. The resultant offspring, the Nephilim, are described as mighty men and men of renown, reinforcing the idea that their lineage is extraordinary and linked to divine ancestry. Beyond religious texts, archaeological discoveries provide intriguing glimpses into ancient beliefs and practices. Artifacts, such as ancient Mesopotamian cylinder seals, depict hybrid beings that resonate with the Nephilim archetype. These visual representations, alongside textual evidence, contribute to a comprehensive understanding of the cultural milieu that nurtured beliefs in the interactions between celestial beings and mortals. The Flood Connection. The Flood Connection illuminates a compelling link between the Nephilim and the well-known Great Flood narrative, unraveling a connection that has captivated scholars and theologians for centuries. A wealth of evidence supports the idea that the Nephilim played a pivotal role in the catastrophic event, offering a deeper understanding of the reasons behind the deluge. One significant piece of proof lies in ancient texts and scriptures that describe the Nephilim as the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. The perceived corruption attributed to the Nephilim, their intermingling with humans and their teachings, are consistently presented as catalysts for the divine decision to bring about the flood. Moreover, archaeological discoveries have further cemented the connection between the Nephilim and the Great Flood. Unearthed artifacts and inscriptions from various ancient civilizations corroborate the existence of a flood event, often with striking similarities to the biblical narrative. For instance, the Epic of Gilgamesh, a Sumerian text predating the biblical account, shares a flood story featuring divine retribution and a chosen survivor, mirroring the Noah's Ark tale. The convergence of these narratives across different cultures provides a tangible link to the Nephilim's role in the global catastrophe. In addition, scholars have analyzed the geological evidence supporting the occurrence of a massive flood during the relevant time period. Sediment layers and geological formations consistent with catastrophic flooding have been identified in various regions, aligning with the timeline proposed by biblical accounts. This geological synchronization lends credence to the idea that the flood was not merely a myth, but a real event, intertwined with the influence and actions of the Nephilim. The roots of the flood's purpose lie in the alleged corruption caused by the Nephilim, who are often described as the offspring of divine beings and humans. The flood is commonly viewed as a divine response to cleanse the world of this perceived corruption. It serves as a reset button, wiping the slate clean for humanity. The narrative suggests that the flood was not a random act of nature but a deliberate intervention by a higher power in response to the Nephilim's influence. This perspective invites contemplation on the moral implications and the extent of divine justice in the face of perceived transgressions. Examining diverse perspectives on the flood's purpose within the context of the Nephilim reveals a spectrum of interpretations. Some see it as a stern judgment aimed at restoring moral order, while others view it as a symbolic cleansing ritual, purging the world of impurity. The multifaceted nature of this correlation prompts us to question the motives behind the flood and consider the varying theological viewpoints. Ultimately, the flood connection challenges us to reconsider the traditional narrative of the Great Flood and encourages a nuanced understanding of the interplay between divine intervention, corruption, and the consequences that unfold in this ancient tale. Modern fascination and Google trends. The contemporary resurgence of interest in the Nephilim, as evidenced by a notable spike in Google searches, underscores a profound curiosity surrounding ancient biblical mysteries. This phenomenon is intricately linked to the pervasive influence of popular media, with movies and books playing a pivotal role in shaping public intrigue. The Nephilim, often portrayed as hybrid beings in various mythologies and religious texts, have captured the imagination of audiences worldwide. This surge in fascination is not solely confined to religious circles, but has permeated mainstream culture, drawing enthusiasts from diverse backgrounds. A significant surge in interest surrounding Nephilim has been ignited by their prominent portrayal in contemporary media, notably evident in movies such as The Nephilim Chronicles and literary works like The Fallen, The Sons of God, and The Nephilim. These cultural phenomena have played a pivotal role in shaping the current fascination with these ancient beings. The Nephilim Chronicles movie, for instance, not only showcases captivating visuals, but also introduces an engaging storyline that weaves together elements of mystery and fantasy. The film masterfully combines ancient lore with modern storytelling techniques, creating a compelling narrative that resonates with a broad audience. Viewers are drawn to the cinematic representation of Nephilim, sparking a curiosity that extends beyond the screen. Similarly, the book The Fallen, The Sons of God and the Nephilim delves into the intricate details of Nephilim mythology, presenting a rich tapestry of ancient stories. The author skillfully brings these mythical beings to life, crafting a narrative that captures the imagination of readers. By intertwining historical references with fictional elements, the book offers a unique perspective on the Nephilim, making them more accessible to a diverse readership. Beyond the realm of entertainment, the influence of Nephilim can be traced to various online platforms and social media, where discussions and fan theories abound. Online communities, forums, and fan pages actively share and dissect Nephilim-related content, fostering a sense of collective exploration and discovery. This widespread engagement serves as tangible proof of the Nephilim's cultural resurgence, transcending the boundaries of traditional storytelling. The internet and pop culture, powerful agents of dissemination, have further fueled the resurgence of interest in the Nephilim. Social media platforms and online forums provide spaces for enthusiasts to share information, theories, and engage in discussions, creating a virtual community of individuals intrigued by these ancient mysteries. The democratization of information through online platforms has enabled a broader audience to explore and contribute to the discourse surrounding the Nephilim. In essence, the interconnected nature of the internet and its ability to amplify niche interests, combined with the allure of pop culture representations, have played a pivotal role in reviving and sustaining curiosity about ancient biblical enigmas such as the Nephilim. Logical considerations and skepticism. Navigating the complex discourse surrounding the Nephilim necessitates a meticulous examination of available evidence. One avenue of exploration is the analysis of ancient texts, such as the Book of Enoch, which provides additional details about the Nephilim beyond what is found in the canonical Bible. These extra-biblical sources offer insights into the characteristics and activities attributed to the Nephilim, fueling the debate with a layer of complexity. Archaeological findings also contribute to the discourse, as they provide tangible evidence that proponents argue supports the existence of the Nephilim. For instance, proponents point to discoveries of oversized skeletal remains and ancient artifacts that supposedly align with the biblical description of these enigmatic beings. The alleged unearthing of giant bones in various parts of the world fuels the argument that the Nephilim were once tangible entities rather than mythical constructs. Moreover, linguistic analysis becomes a vital tool in deciphering the historical context of the term Nephilim. Scholars delve into the etymology and semantic evolution of the term across different ancient languages, aiming to unveil any cultural nuances or shifts in interpretation over time. This linguistic scrutiny adds another layer of complexity to the debate, challenging skeptics to reconsider the significance of the term and its potential ties to real historical entities. The examination of cultural myths and legends from diverse societies provides a broader comparative context. Similar narratives of giant beings or demigods in various cultures worldwide could either corroborate the existence of the Nephilim or be seen as evidence of a universal human inclination to create such stories. This cross-cultural approach fosters a more comprehensive understanding of the Nephilim narrative and encourages a nuanced perspective that extends beyond a narrow biblical framework. One avenue of exploration involves analyzing the various counterarguments against the Nephilim narrative. Skeptics often raise questions about the lack of concrete evidence, pointing to the absence of archaeological findings or historical records supporting the biblical account. Additionally, alternative interpretations propose that the Nephilim may be symbolic representations rather than literal beings, arguing that ancient texts frequently employed metaphorical language. To navigate through this skepticism, it becomes imperative to engage in a thoughtful evaluation of these alternative perspectives. By doing so, we not only challenge preconceived notions, but also reinforce the importance of questioning and critically assessing biblical mysteries. In approaching the Nephilim discourse, emphasis should be placed on cultivating an environment of open-mindedness. The intricate nature of biblical narratives demands a nuanced and flexible mindset that is receptive to diverse viewpoints. Critical thinking becomes a guiding force, encouraging individuals to weigh evidence objectively and consider the implications of alternative interpretations. as we navigate through the complexities of the Nephilim narrative. Fostering an open-minded approach is not just a scholarly pursuit, but a means to enrich our understanding of the broader context of biblical texts. By embracing skepticism and cultivating a spirit of inquiry, we embark on a journey towards a more nuanced comprehension of these age-old mysteries, recognizing that the pursuit of truth requires a continual reassessment of our perspectives. Conclusion and final thoughts. As we conclude our exploration into the fascinating world of the Nephilim mystery, it's clear that the intersection of mythology, archaeology, and ancient texts has provided us with a tapestry of intrigue. The enigma surrounding the Nephilim continues to captivate the imagination, prompting us to question the boundaries between fact and fiction. Thank you for joining us on this intellectual adventure. If you enjoyed our exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our future investigations into the mysteries of the past. As always, your thoughts and insights are invaluable to our community, so feel free to share your comments below. Until our next unraveling, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep decoding the mysteries that shape our understanding of the world.